to the first stretch session for the 2025 bootcamp. Hope you're all doing good. It's going to be a brief stretch for the lower body, so we'll get started. We're going to start off, we'll just work on the spine a little bit, so find yourself in a cross-leg position, hands on the knees. Breathing in, we'll roll the shoulders away, lift the chest and chin, drop those shoulders down. And breathe it out to round your spine. Tuck your chin. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do one more. Breathe in. And out. And then come back to a neutral position. Bring the soles of your feet together, come into a butterfly pose. So if you want to go for a bit of a deeper stretch, bring the heels closer, or you can bring them a little bit further away. You just want to work to bring the knees down, back nice and straight. Breathe in, and breathe out. We'll fold forward. You can round the spine here, head comes towards the toes. Feeling a good stretch at the hips. Take 2 more breaths. And then breathe in, start to roll up. Sitting up nice and tall. Extend your right leg out to the side. Left foot comes on the inside of your right thigh. Right toe is pointing up. You can bend into this right leg if you need. You want the chest to rest on the thigh. Breathe in to reach up. And breathe out to fold. So here, this knee can be bent. We're working to relax the lower back and the back of our right leg. On an inhale, look at your toes, and as you breathe out, release. Bring your left hand behind your left hip. Breathe in, reach that right arm back, squeeze the glutes to lift the hips up, drop them back, half wild thing, and breathe out, move back down. Switching sides, left leg comes out, sit up nice and tall, breathe in, and breathe out, fold onto your left leg. Remember, this left knee can be bent. Breathing in, look at your toes. Breathing out to release. Right hand comes behind the right hip. Breathe in, reach the left hand back. Push the hips up, stretch the front of the body. And breathe out to release. And we'll come over into a tabletop position. So for tabletop, you want your hands to be in line with your shoulders. Knees to be in line with your hips. Breathing in, drop the stomach, lift the chest and chin, taking calm. And breathing out, round your spine, tuck your chin. Do one more, breathe in. And breathe out. Lovely, inhaling to come back to a neutral spine. We'll step the right foot in between the hands, maybe walking the left knee back. Come into a low lunge position. So you can either keep your hands down or bring them onto your right thigh. Working to drop the hips down low here. Keep the chest engaged so the muscles are squeezed in, shoulders dropped down. We're not trying to slouch the back. And then find that breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Hands come down. Breathe in, look forwards. Breathe out, straighten your front leg, toes flex up. You can have a bend in this knee, it doesn't have to be pinned straight. Just make sure your left hip is on top of your left knee. Inhaling here and exhaling to fold onto your right leg. Breathing in, look at the toes, and breathing out. Roll back to your low lunge. Hands come on the inside, and we'll walk that right foot to the outer edge. You're going to take your lizard, you can stay on your hands, or come down onto the forearms. Take 5 breaths. Coming back onto your hands if you weren't already, and stepping that right leg back to a tabletop position. We'll do the same for the left. So step your left foot forward, drop those hips down, coming into a low lunge. Hands can stay on the floor, or coming up onto the knee, really sinking those hips down. So nice and strong in your upper body. Your hands come down, breathe in, look forwards, and breathe it out. Stack your right hip on top of the right knee, straighten this left leg as much as you can, toes point up, and exhale to fold onto your left leg. Stretching our hamstring and calf here, really pointing those toes up. Breathe in, look at your toes, and breathe out. Take that low lunge. Bring the hands on the inside of the left foot, and walk that left foot out a little bit wider. We're going to take our lizard pose. You can stay on the hands, or maybe softening down to come to your forearms. Taking the same 5 breaths again. Breathing in, coming to your hands if you weren't already. And breathing out, stepping back to tabletop. We'll swing the feet to the side, drop the hips down, coming to sit down. Hands come by the side, sit up tall, breathe in, and breathe out. Take your time, chin slightly tucked, and start to roll down. Walk the heels closer to the glutes. Lift the right leg up, and then cross the right foot over the left thigh. You can either gently push your right knee away, or hug the knees into the body, taking your reclined pigeon. 5 breaths. Lovely, release the left foot down, and then the right foot. Lift the left leg up, and cross the left foot over the right thigh, and hug your knees in. Or you can just push that left knee away here as well. Should be feeling that stretch at your hip and your glutes. One more breath in. And exhale, release the foot down. And then the left. We'll extend the right leg and then the left. Let your arms rest by your side. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Close your eyes. 5 breaths. On your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead, full body stretch. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest and rock yourself to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me for this first week of stretching. I'll see you again next week. Thank you.